Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Okay, so my name is Kalila Orli, and today I would like to talk about being yourself in the world full of expectation. So, have you ever felt like you are not really being yourself, like you're just acting the way people expect you to act? Yeah. Yes. So, we sometimes we feel like we choose something not because we like it, not because we want it, but because others want you to. Today, we live in a world full of expectation. Parents expect us to succeed, friends expect us to fit in, and slowly we start to change ourselves just to match those expectations. Now, I will tell you guys, I will talk about why being yourself is important, the challenges we face, and how we can stay true to yourself. First, I will explain why being yourself matters. Second, I will talk about the challenges. And finally, I will share how we can deal with them. Now, point one, why being yourself is important. Being yourself is very important if you want to live a happy life. First, it makes you truly happy. When you are yourself, you don't need to pretend. You don't need to act like someone else just to be accepted. You feel more comfortable, more relaxed, and more free. Imagine wearing masks every day. It feels heavy, right? Yeah. That's what happens when you're not being yourself. Second, being yourself builds confidence. When you accept who you are, you stop worrying too much about what other people think. You don't need approval all the time. Instead, you start to trust yourself. Confidence doesn't mean you are perfect. It means you are okay with who you are. Now, third, being confident is important. But beside that, it will help you grow. You can grow in a real way. If you are honest about yourself, you can improve in a real way. You know your strength and also your weaknesses. That's how real growth happens. But if you just only keep pretending, you are not growing. You are just acting. Now point two, the challenges. But let's be honest, being yourself is not easy at all, especially in this kind of world. Now, one big challenge is pressure from others. We all want to be accepted. We all want to feel like we belong. So sometimes we change the way we talk, the way we dress, even the way we think, just to fit in. Another challenge is fear. We are afraid that if we show our real selves, people might not like us. We think, what if they judge me? Or maybe, what if I'm not good enough? Because of this fear, we choose to hide. Next, social media also make things harder. We see people posting online about their best moment, their happiness, their looks, their achievement. But we don't see their struggles. We start comparing. We think other people are better, more successful, or even happier than us. And slowly, we start to feel like we are not enough. But the truth is, what we see online is not the full reality. Now move to the point three, how to stay true to yourself. So, how can we stay true to ourselves in this kind of world? First, know yourself. Takes time to understand what you really want, what you really like, what matters to you. Ask simple questions like, what makes me happy? What do I really want? What do I really like? Because when you know yourself, it's easier to stay strong even though others trying to influence you. Now move to the second one. Being yourself, it is very important. So, stop comparing yourself to others. Everyone in this world have different life, different timing, and of course, different struggles. Just because someone looks more successful doesn't mean we are behind. We are just on different path. Now third, choose the right person. Be around person who truly accept and support you. Good friends doesn't force you to change. They help you grow. if you are with the right person, yeah, that's really, really okay. Because you don't need to pretend anymore. You can just be yourself, do whatever you want. Lastly, accept that you are not perfect. That's okay. Everyone has mistake, everyone makes flow. Because sometimes we just not to be perfect. We just need to be who we are, who we really want. And being yourself doesn't mean being perfect, yeah? But it means being real. So, being yourself in a world full of expectation is not easy. I know it's not easy, but remember, it is very important. Even though we face pressure, fear, comparison with others, but being yourself helps you feel better, more confidence, and grow as a real person. Now, in the end, people will always have expectation, but this is your life, not theirs. You don't need to act like someone else. Stop. Spend your time trying to be someone else because this is your life, not theirs. Be yourself. Because why? Because it's more than enough. So, because before I close, let's next to the self-reflection. So, what did I learn about public speaking? First, the key concept. I learned this public speaking is not just delivering information, but also engaging. I have to make contact with all people. I had to trying to breathe, talk with in front of people. Second, skills developed. I improved my ability to present ideas persuasively and gain more confidence. I start to feel more brave and I'm start to trying to talk in front of people because I have to, right? Okay, finally the challenges. The biggest challenge is of course nervousness. I feel like I'm afraid. What if I wrong? What if I forget my text? But we have to keep trying because if we are not trying, how can we know? Something like that. Okay, thank you for listening. Thank you for attention. Have a good day. Thank you.